Yeah, well, it's obvious that I can't help myself. I keep plugging away at these blackjack games, and basically a big part of the reason that I do that is, first of all, I'm addicted, and secondly, you have to be able to demonstrate that successful sessions, winning sessions, in other words, are not just a flash in the pan, and they're not based on crazy luck in the way that you know you'll see sessions on YouTube with the likes of Mr. Handpay and Vegas Matt and the Loonies. Um, Steve will do it. May he play in peace. And Cody Burnett from Toronto. You know, they rely on huge bursts of luck, and of course they just don't show us the videos where they get their asses kicked, or at least when they do show them to us, they sort of make sure that they're outnumbered or offset by more winning sessions. That's how it goes. Anyway, forgive me if I'm a little bit sort of slow today. A weird night, just another weird night. I don't know why, but you know, I mean, I have a clear conscience, but who knows? Well, I was lucky. 51 second, and that's a repeat. 1, 2. And that's it, I think. Yep, minimum. Always, always fall back to your minimum. After you win your target, back to the minimum. Start over. Very, very important. 51 second. Repeat. 1, 2. Ouch! 3, 4. Hey, he's got to win once in a while. Oh, yeah, this could be nasty. Well, what did we do in the end there? We just broke even, didn't we? We had a double win here, and we had two single losses. So we just got to do that again. I should bloody well Coco. Hey, 51 second. Repeat. Okay, we repeat simply because if the bet is 75 or less, then we want to see 75 profit on turnaround. And if the bet is 100 or more, we want to see 100 profit. But we don't round down to match it. It's just a minimum of 75 or a minimum of 100. And then once you get into 500 increments, then it's a minimum of 500 and 1,000 and so on. You know, so that's the way that it goes. But obviously, that's all wiggle room. That's up to you. You know, you can settle for what's recommended by Casino Matchmaker and others, proponents of the martingale and so on, and that is sort of turn around with a profit of just one unit, which I think is insane. Alexa, stop. One of these days, I'll remember. What the hell was that? I don't even remember where I was, so I'll just have to do that. 4, 5. I think I overdid it there. I don't have a little cheat thing, like I do with the baccarat. I've got a little cheat thing that I can go and look at and see. Oops, talking too much. Um, that's where you are, kind of thing. No, that doesn't happen here. It's a great sim, but it's not as good as Baccarat Win Pro for sure. I'd say that deserved to win, that fluke. Oh dear. Okay, so that's a repeat. That was a lucky one, no doubt. But you do get them. Part of the game's rich pattern. This is one I really don't like, but I do it because everybody whinges at me if I don't. C. That's got to be 2-3, hasn't it? 5-6 second. No, 5-6 third. I'll take it. All right. The whole idea is to just keep on steadily making money. Not greedily, steadily. Back to the men. Yeah, they don't. It's a shame that these sessions don't have a time and date stamp on them. I suppose what I should do is find a clock that I can put on. But see, the beauty of the Baccarat sim is that it's all the shoes are numbered. There's no room for anybody to say, "Oh yeah, well you just jump the ones that you lose." Blah 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 blah. Is that 1-2? Biddy bum. Double for the loss. Oh dear. 1-2 third. That works. Minimum. +1. +1. That's definitely a split. I ruined that one, didn't I? Oh dear. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even remember what the bet was now. I think I'm probably 1-2. Okay. 1-2-5-6 second. Oops, that's not right. 5-6 second. Oh, nicely done. It's a special talent, I mean, you have to. It takes years to learn how to win. No, I'm kidding. Somebody's going to take me seriously if I'm not careful. I mean, yes, I do know how to win, but you can't learn how to get good cards. That's for sure. This is really what pattern betting is all about. It's why I'm saying, you're over time you will lose more bets than you win. Therefore, you must bet in such a way that you win more when you win and you lose when you lose by a percentage. Well, you've heard all this before, but by a percentage which greatly exceeds the percentage of the house edge. All right, where am I? Who am I? That's like a double, I guess. Okay, well that didn't make any difference to it. 51 second. 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. Seems we haven't been dropping much on this one. Oh, that was a bit of a shock. Okay. 6-3. 3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a waste. 7, 8. Is that second or third? I can't remember. All right. So we've ended the first shoe with 2,200 in 10 minutes, which is because I was chattering and because I'm half asleep. So now we go to shoe number 2. I try to do 2 shoes in each of these sessions. Don't always make it. Well, I more or less do, actually. 1, 2, third. You ratbag. I was about to say it again. 1, 2, third. So okay, so that's good. Back to the minimum. That was pretty. +1. And just remember this thing about luck. It's even-handed. It's 1, 2. It's just as likely to come your way as the house's way, and vice versa. Oh God, that's got to be like 4, 5, third. How about that? Bummer. 9, 5 drop. That was mean. Very mean. 9, 5 it is. Ooh, 4, 5. All right, we're sort of cranking along here. We're not making a fortune, but we are staying out of trouble. And with more pulls like that, the better off we'll be. On a little blazing streak here, which is about to come to an end. No, it's not. Okay, plus max. And again, this is up to you. If you want to bet, if you want to go higher than, I just like to stop at 5 units on a win progression. It's entirely up to you. Okay, we're going to chase that because we've only won 1. We got it, so we go back to the minimum. +1. That's a double for the push. Did we make it? Yeah, we did. Plus max. Repeat it. Oh, 1 too many aces. That's going to be another repeat to chase it. All right, we got it back, so back to the min. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. That's good. Minimum. Split them. And again. Double down. Oh my goodness. Double down. No, I shouldn't have doubled that one. Sorry, that was a mistake. Huh. That was a bit of a mess. Uh, 51 second. Repeat it. Oh, that was jammy. Plus, double for the push. All right, so that's 3-4. See, now that was a good catch. Alexa, show me the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, I was so proud of myself. I finally managed to get my ring thingy back on the front door after fighting with the tech support and God knows what, because I had to change my internet provider, broadband provider. I put the last screw in and then discovered it was upside down. So I'm looking at my neighbour's stairs upside down, and it's all pretty funny. Well, it's actually embarrassing, but there we go. Okay, clear. Back to the minimum. It's a bugger, isn't it? Repeat. Minimum. Don't be greedy. That's a very important rule. That's 51 second. And that's 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. That funny noise you hear is the front door. Okay, 5-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! That's going to be 5-6 then, isn't it? 5-6 for the push. Uh, 11-6. I think that must be. No, 11-12. I think, and then it's third. So I think we might run away from this one. No, it's too close to the end. So that's 2.5, 1.5 drop. I'm just going to fight on here. 2.5, 1.5 it is. Oh boy. Well, look at that. That's a lot of money in the bank, isn't it? Justice is served. It's always nice when those big ones come in, though, isn't it? I mean, that's sort of stating the obvious, I know, but okay. Well, this isn't working, is it? That's probably 5-2 drop. 5-2 it is. Oh my goodness. 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 9-10 second. All right. 2-2 third. 4-2 drop. We're on a new shoe now, so 4-2 drop. 4-2 it is. Remember, please, the cards don't know, don't care, don't have a brain, don't, whatever. So, the only one who's bothered about big bets is you, and if you've got a big bankroll, then it shouldn't bother you at all. So the main thing is just keeping you cool. So anyway, we're on 4-2 right now. All right, so now we're on 2-3. 1, 2, 3. And we made it. Okay, so we've come to the end of this session with a profit of 8,075. And I mean, when I have the time, or when I have my huge staff, which is just waiting in the wings for the whistle, I'll be able to go back on all of these videos and say, okay, let's check the count and see how that worked out. Let's see which sessions were player friendly and which were house friendly, and so on. But to me, what matters the most is to just do these things in real time. No clipping, cutting, or whatever, except obviously when I get phone calls or I need to pee or whatever. Just seamless. And you can see things unfolding. And if you're one of the mad people out there who thinks this is a rigged sim that I'm somehow controlling, then good luck, and I recommend a change in your medication, because that's just absolutely bonkers. Can you imagine this guy Mike Shackelford putting up a Wizard of Odds sim that could be manipulated by players? He hasn't come after me yet for copyright, which I'm happy about, because I do have rather a lot of his sessions up now. But of course, he would lose, I think, in court anyway if he would. No, and he's not a daft man by any means, but he would lose because he's put his sim up for public consumption, and basically I'm doing him a favour too, because I'm giving him some publicity which he probably doesn't need. But he sold out, I believe, about 12 years ago. He sold out Wizard of Odds for about 2.5 million. And now he sort of travels a lot, which is great. Quite a character, I think. I'd love to meet him one day, but I don't think he ever comes to London. He likes to go to places which are cold and shitty. Well, this is cold and shitty right now, but really nasty places where you have to forage for your food and sleep in tents. That's his deal, I think. Anyway, there you go. That's it for now. I will see you next time. All right then. Onward and upward. More money in the bank, whatever. Can't always guarantee that these sessions are going to be easy, but they're usually easier than the blackjack ones for sure. Been doing very well lately, though. I just had a blackjack session, which, because of a couple of ridiculously lucky double down catches, ended up with me making about 8 grand in. Oh, geez, I don't know. Not very long, and that's good. I'm in favour of winning, as I believe most people are. Look at this, starting out with a little winning streak here. And me and my big mouth. Okay, so that's a repeat because we had 3 wins before it. Okie dokie. So that's 2, 3, third. 5, 3, hopping. 5, 3 it is. 8, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right, we'll make it 2, 4 for the commission after the tie. Uh-oh. 6, 7. Second. Ouch! Better be 13, 15, I think, for the third. We just got murdered. Okay, so 3, 1.5. Not time to run quite yet, I don't think. So I'm just going to wait for a player win and then jump in there. Of course, it's banker banker after banker. 3, 1.5. Okay, 1.5, 2. 3.5, 4. Getting hairy already. Okay, so we came out of that okay. 6 wins, 8 losses, 820 profit. See, the point is that if you're betting against random outcomes randomly, then it's reasonable to say, boy, I got lucky there. But if you're being systematic, strategic, sort of consistent, sensible, logical, and all the rest of it, then luck really isn't part of the picture. It's very much appreciated when it shows up. It's not that I'm saying that I don't like it. I'm just saying that it's not essential to the success of this strategy. Um, so now we're back to the minimum. And yeah, there's always people going to say, well, you couldn't possibly go from a 4,000 bet to a 225 bet. Well, that's not an issue. It doesn't matter. Because if you can't make your strategy bet, then go somewhere else so that you can follow your own rules. Don't let the house tell you how much you can bet. That's up to you. It's your money, not theirs. But if you, of course, play by their rules, your money will soon be their money. So just keep that in mind at all times. That looks like a 1-2 to me. 3-2 hopping. There we go. 3-2. 1-2. And we're good. Still on the bank. +1. 51 second on the bank. Repeat it. 1-2. Sorry, I could hear knocking and banging going on outside. I do apologise. I'm expecting a delivery, and it's one I know I have to sign for, so I'm a bit nervous. Did I say 1-2 and did I win? Yeah, so minimum. Sorry. I'll scrub that if I can. Repeat. Minimum. Eh. 1-2 Okay. Better bet 1, I think, for commission. We've got some commission there, which is a bit irritating. So now 1-2. Oh boy. Now 3-4. Just chasing the damn commission. 3-5. Oh dear. Okay, 8-5. Ah. Okay. You will have gathered that my delivery arrived, and I got to tell you what it is. It's 8 half-litre bottles of a wonderful local, or fairly local, it's 50 miles away, beer, traditional beer, made by a brewery called Butcombe down in Bristol. And it's lovely. And you can't get it easily round here. And I finally thought, I wonder if they sell it on Amazon. And by golly, there it is. And it's at a decent price. It's at a supermarket price. So I could not resist. So I'm sure you're absolutely edified, fascinated, and grateful to hear that information. I think the bet right now is 13-5, but I'm not absolutely sure. That's got to be 13-10 for the push. Sorry, tie. Oh dear. So that's Oh, look what I've done here. What an idiot. Okay. Uh, I should have checked my doodad here. Uh, okay, well, I don't want to run away from this one because it's not the shoe's fault, it's mine. So I'm going to switch. We went for the thing on the bank. 1, 3, 5. So that was 8, 5, not 13, 5 as I said. But it's 8, 5. So now it's 18, 5, but hopping. I really cocked that up, didn't I? All for the sake of my £2 a bottle beer. Isn't that the way it goes? Okay, so 18, 5 on the banker. 23. It's got to be 23.15. Alexa, stop. 23.15. So now it's got to be 9. It's got to be 9.15 because of commission, hasn't it? Damn it. So 9.15 is 2.5, 3. Boy, I really got myself into trouble here, didn't I? 2.5, 3. All right, so we've come out with commission paid and a decent profit, which is completely undeserved because I took my eye off the ball, as they say. But we've won 16 and lost 22, and we have 17.40 on the plus side. So that's something. Oh, and I didn't even bother to run away, did I? Oh dear. I mean, you're not catching perfection here, folks. I'll tell you, the strategy is perfect. The operator commits errors. That's something that you just have to accept and live with. I mean, if you're perfect and a brilliant genius, then you will make a fortune with pattern betting. I screw up all the time. Okay, we don't double down after we reach plus max. Okay. We just recovered that, so we're back to the minimum. It's not going to be a record-breaking win here because I really screwed up. I think I'm only on the first shoe, aren't I? Oh dear. Yeah, I am, because the shoe balance is the same as the session balance. So. And we'll do that again. Oh, fiddle and fart. Okay, so we have to chase it. And chase it again. And we got it, so we'll accept that with thanks and return to the minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. And we're good. Back to the min. Still on the bank. Excuse me, double for the loss. All right, so we had a decent shoe there in spite of my interruptions. My apologies, but I promise you, if you ever tasted Butcombe Bitter, you would understand that it was worth it. So, of course, unless you hate beer. Yeah, the American beer revolution was incredible to watch while I was there. My goodness, it was absolute piss when I arrived in '76. Couldn't get a decent drink anywhere unless you went to somewhere like a an Irish club in DC or whatever. God, I got absolutely shit-faced on Guinness because I hadn't had a decent pint in I don't know how long. And then after 2 or 3 months, I spent 3 weeks in DC and found the Irish club and the National Press Club. Oh, it's all a blur. But I'm reformed now. Let me see. Okay, save that shoe. Start another one. Apologise once more for my diversions, distractions, weirdnesses. But hey, you're going to love me eventually because this strategy is going to save you a fortune. Okay. I stayed on banker because I think that was the right thing to do. 51, 2, 3, third on the bank. There we go. Slight commission. Double. What I meant to say was +1. Okay, +1 again. Repeat it. All right, back to the min. Still on the bank. +1. 51 second on the bank. Cut. Repeat. Good enough. Back to the min. Commission is still reasonable. Double for the tie. Okay, that's 2, 3, third. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well done, banker. Good job. It was nice to win by 1, isn't it? That's a repeat. Good. +1. That's a 1, 2 second. Gonna make it 3, 5, I think, because there's commission coming now. So that's 8, 5, and we're hopping. Ah, damn it! Damn it! Damn it! 8, 5. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8. Okay. 15, 20. All right, so that's expensive. So that's 3.5, 2, and we're hopping. I probably should have run away from that one. Gonna have to make it 3.5, 2.5, I think, because commission really does knock us about. 3.5, 2.5. Damn. 6, 5. Here we go. We could be getting it. Whoops. Could be getting into dangerous territory here. 6, 5. Ouch. It's going to have to be 11, 12, I think, for the commission. Okay, so that's 23.12, which I think we better call 25.15, and we're going to bail out of this one just in case. So 25.15 is the bet, and we're going to wait for player. Hairy. And I can't help but think this is all my fault because I got confused over the Butcombe delivery. All right. Well, I'm stuck with it now, aren't I? All right, there it is. 25, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cross your fingers, folks. Okay, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10, 11, 21. I'm going to call it 21, 25, I think. It's getting so expensive. Or maybe 21, 24 makes more sense. Okay. So that's got to be 45, 50, I think. We're hitting the top. So this one is going to be a lesson, 45, 50. Because once I hit the max, I'm up shit creek. It doesn't apply in real life, of course. All right. So that was interesting. Not sure how the total plays out in terms of number of wins and number of losses and so on. I'll have to check that out when I do the summary thing. But anyway, we're 45, 50, and we're going back to 25. And please don't whinge me about that. I mean, if you have to go to another table, that's fine. None of that makes any difference. I mean, lots of people have this thing about trends and predictions and possibilities. It's all bullshit. The only thing that we can do is exploit short-term trends. In other words, not try to predict way into the future, but just say, okay, there was a win. If there's another win behind it or next, then I want to exploit it. I want to get in there and I want to have as much money out as I possibly can so that I can continue the drive towards my average win at the end of the session, exceeding the value of my average loss by a percentage which obliterates any house advantage that might have existed in terms of number of losses exceeding number of wins. And you usually in these games will have sessions in which you lose more bets than you win, but you don't have to lose more money. You don't have to come out negative if you bet strategically. And that's the whole point of the campaign that I've been running now. Well, I don't know. I keep forgetting exactly when I started the blog. I think it's about 15 years, but I'm not absolutely certain. I'd have to double check it. Maybe I should do that now. But before I do that, let's check the results so that we can see whether I was completely mad or not. Oh, I didn't save that last one. See, this is what happens when I natter. I've got to finish and save this shoe because it's not a finished shoe, is it? Maybe I should play on for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to play on for a bit. This is what I get for not sleeping, you see. I mean, it's sort of like... And ideally, I mean, my attitude was always, if I felt a little bit tired or a little bit cranky or a little bit sort of, I don't know, uncomfortable, or if I felt unlucky or whatever, I would not play. Because I lived somewhere where there were casinos all around me, and I didn't have to worry about having to drive 5 hours each way or whatever, or fly, anything like that. Okay, that's a repeater, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's a 1-2. All right, good enough. Yes, I nearly screwed up there, didn't I? This is such a forgiving program, though, in so many ways. I mean, I think I've probably made it pretty clear that I adore this this particular. That's 50. Oh, let's call it 2-3. To hell with it. Oh yeah, I did that because I knew what was coming next. Bloody hell! And you watch through any of these things, you can see what a bloody idiot I am a lot of the time. I mean, I just make stupid mistakes, and I forget stuff, and I don't have the brains to remember what's coming. I have absolutely no idea. I just bet exactly the way that I would if I were in the casino, and as I did. And what I was trying to say before, and I interrupted myself as usual, all I was trying to say was, if you don't feel comfortable, don't play. Wait until you feel absolutely right and then get into it. And these guys who play every day according to some sort of clockwork thing, these guys putting up stuff on YouTube on their channels, they're making a big mistake, because you need to feel right, you need to be comfortable, you need to be confident. But of course, since they don't have a strategy, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, they can just they can play on the toilet if they want to with their phones or whatever. But anyway, there we are. Okay, where the hell am I? To hell with this. I'm going to stop it. I'm completely unqualified to continue, but I did make money, so there. All right, results. Buy played shoes. All right, so the first one was good, I think. 29 into 12,500 and 27 into 10,000. That's a bit of a squeaker, isn't it? I'm not going to ask Alexa, because I'll do this if it ever sees the light of day, because I am storing a lot of these things because there's just too many to put up. I mean, I'm playing at least once a day at baccarat and blackjack. Not usually more than that, actually, but two shoes each. And I can't put them all up because, I think YouTube would crash. No, I'm kidding. YouTube obviously wouldn't crash. It's so damn brilliant. But anyway, there's 334, and it's not fantastic in terms of win over loss. The next one's going to be a total disaster, win over loss. And look, I should never have left it. Look what happened. I mean, it was just paradise. So you get that sometimes. 15 into 1735 and 16 into 23. Bloody hell. That's a fail, right? But you just keep going, because you'll catch up eventually. That's the whole point. That's what the strategy is all about. And then we get to here, where we're looking at 7 into 65, 6, and 6 into 35, 2. So you can see, bang, and look at this lovely shoe that I abandoned. I mean, it was just glorious. Because if this was against us here, then we'd be out here and over here. Well, we'd be sort of like waiting until this hit, and then it did, and here we'd be out and then back. So I mean, this was a good shoe. I should have finished it, but I was getting a bit badly, so I thought I'd better stop. So there you have it. That's the end of that, and I'll see you next time. And let's just have a quick look. Oh yeah, I was going to quickly go over to the blog. But anyway, there's the front page as it currently stands, 1 to 30, from 1307 to 1336. Looks pretty damn good, I reckon. And let's see. I was hoping that I could go to the first one. 2010. 29. Okay. So there you have it. I mean, it's been going on a long, long, long time. Oh, and I love this strategy for sports betting too. It's wonderful. And horse racing. That's my big thing in the UK now. The horse racing. It's not an experiment because it's been going on for so long. It's proven. Just waiting for the lottery win so that I can jump into it. Yeah. Okay. So I was. Yeah. Damnation. It is 15 years. More than 15 years. All right, folks. That's it. Thanks. Bye bye.